We are standing here in a nice view of Prague with Frankem Wildhornem, the author of Jekyll&Hyde. So Frank, how did you like yesterday's show?
I loved it. I cannot tell you, Leslie Brickus and I have seen Jekyll&Hyde a lot around the world. And we're always surprised by the productions because we let each area do their own production. We let each producer do their own production for whoever their audience is. So when we show up in a place, we don't always know what's going to happen. And sometimes we love the show, and sometimes we're not sure, But last night was such a surprise and a beautiful one because the production was beautiful, the voices were great, I found the acting terrific, I thought the production itself, the sets and the costumes was first class. And Aegon and Adam are a wonderful team. They've done some great work, and I was very proud last night. It was a very nice night last night.
So you like the conception of Prague performance?
I did, and I found some ideas that I have never seen before that I loved. I loved the big kind of, what was it, the magnifying glass in the lab.
Yes.
I thought that was terrific. I loved Dangerous Games and Lucy's Death. I thought that was very sexy, and I like when the show gets sexy like that. I thought the guy who played Jekyll was great. I thought the girl who played Lucy, Teresa, she's a star. This girl could be a star. She's beautiful, she's sexy, she's a good actress. I like the smoky quality of her voice. I really thought she had great presence. I thought the woman who played Emma last night, what's her name? Beautiful soprano. I love the way she did Once Upon a Dream. Very happy with that.
Did you see big difference in costumes and scene between European and American versions?
Yes, the answer is yes. The production we did before Broadway, the Gregory Boyd production, which is my favorite, in America, had a bigger set and more lavish costumes. On Broadway, a lot of that was made very stylized by Robin Phillips. In Europe, the productions tend to be bigger, with bigger casts, bigger orchestras, and the one here in Prague had, I think, maybe the biggest orchestra I've heard play my music, which I loved very much. I was very excited about that. But the costumes, I thought, were lavish and beautiful colors, and I understand a girl did both the sets and the costumes.
Yes,
what's her name?
Lucia.
Brilliant. Beautiful. I would work with her in America. She's terrific. Great job.
When you worked on a show with Leslie, who in your tandem was Jekyll and who was Hyde?
I'm sure he's Jekyll and I'm Hyde. I'm sure.
Is it usual that you come to a foreign premiere of Jekyll and Hyde in the shows?
No, there's special ones with relationships that Leslie and I think are important. And don't forget, we're both busy and doing other shows, so it has to fit in the schedule. But I had heard such good things about Prague and about Aegon and Adam, and I really wanted to see what kind of work they have done because we've been talking about doing some new work together. So this one was important. I've been in Vienna, Cologne, Bremen, Australia, Tokyo, Madrid, Barcelona. There's a lot of Jekyll and Hydes, but those were the ones I've been to, I think, so far.
And what's personally your favorite song of Jekyll and Hyde?
Oh, that's like asking me which one I like better. It's very hard. Someone Like You means a lot to me because it means a lot to my life at a time in my life. Maybe from a melodic point of view, maybe a new life. In His Eyes. Different songs for different reasons. It's very hard to just have one answer to that question.
Do you personally have a song you consider to be your best you have ever written?
The one I'm working on now.
Are you personally a fan of theater music? Do you go in your free time to some Broadway shows?
I do, but to tell you the truth, I am a composer, and I have worked in the classical field, and I have worked in the pop world, in television, in film, writing songs for different artists, always, and I work in the theater. I'm not just a theater guy. I'm a composer who is now working in the theater.
Did you like visually the scene of transformation in this Prague's performance?
Yes, I did. I found it not dissimilar to all the versions. It wasn't that different. I mean, the only thing I thought was different, he climbed the rope and then came down, and I loved the magnifying glass. I thought that was fantastic. That was a great idea. If it was still running in New York, I'd go back and steal that idea.
Are you going to return to Prague?
I hope so very much. In fact, today I met with Karl Gott right?
Yes, I know him.
Okay.
He's one of our most famous singers.
And we had a wonderful day together at the piano, and I think there'll be some nice news about him and I coming out soon. We'll see what happens there. It was a very wonderful day I spent with him today, and sharing music and new songs and things like that. And I'm talking to Egon and Adam very seriously about doing more work starting here in Prague, because I didn't know until last night what to expect. And now I see that the production values here, you have two great producers with those guys. Like I said, the production values, meaning the set, the lights, the costume, the orchestra, the musical direction, was all first class. But more than that is the talent. You have wonderful talent here. Beautiful people working really hard, good actors, good singers, and I can see doing some wonderful theater here. So yes, I'd love to come back. Plus, look at this city. How can you not want to come back to this place? It's beautiful.
Are you going to see today's performance?
Yes, I am. Yes, because I know it's a different Jekyll tonight. So I'd like to see him very much.
So then you can compare the both Jekylls?
Sure, but you know what? I've seen so many Jekylls around the world now. Everybody is so different, so it's very hard to compare. I mean, you know, Anthony Warlow to me is the greatest singer in theater today, and I was, thank God, lucky enough to have him on the double album, and he was wonderful. Bud Cone Wilkinson was also absolutely wonderful, and Bob Cuccioli and Rob Evan and different people who have played it on Broadway are great. Thomas Bockert, who played it in Vienna, fantastic. So they're all, you know, listen, it takes so much to play that role, and it's so hard that just to have the power and the charisma to play that role is a huge thing. And how could you not love the guys who are playing it? I do.
So thank you for interviewing.
Thank you very much. And you did great. No reason to be nervous.